Hey guys, it is Gaming Sam here, and today, boys, I'm going to be bringing you guys the top 5 best starting weapons for Bad Business. So once you get into it, these are the best weapons that you can use once you start playing Bad Business for the very first time. So let's get into it. So coming in at number 5, we have the Remington. The Remington is a great weapon. It's a shotgun. You guys know my feelings about shotguns. I don't like them very much. You guys can see in the gameplay, it's pretty nice. It's a very decent weapon. Overall, I love the gun. One shot capability is definitely there. Spread shot is definitely there. The flicking is there. It's a shotgun, so it's gonna be good. The only bad thing about it is gonna be its range. Its range is pretty bad because, you know, it is a shotgun. That's why it comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have the P90. The P90, I'm putting it at number 4 because I feel like it's better than the Remington, only because it actually has range. By range, I mean it can shoot farther than 2 feet in front of you. Like, you'll be doing a lot more damage with the P90 from farther range if you're hitting the people than you are with the pump shotgun. But the P90 still has amazing qualities to it. It is an SMG, so it's going to be fast. The fire rate's going to be fast. The ammo count is insane. You get 50 bullets a clip. The spray, you can spray for so long because of it. The recoil is non-existent. There's no recoil pretty much. Like, there is no recoil. So that's why this weapon's gonna come in at number 4. The only downside about it is its damage. Its damage isn't very spectacular, but at least it's average enough to where the gun is gonna be balanced, to where the gun won't become so OP. But yeah, that's why the P90 comes in at number 4. At number 3, boys, we have the FAL. The FAL, it is a starting weapon, okay? And the weapon, I know I say I bash on it all the time, but the FAL is a good weapon. It's pretty nice, it's pretty decent. For what you get at level 0, it's a pretty good weapon. Like, once you start getting attachments, like you guys see in the gameplay, I have a scope on it. It's amazing once it has a scope. Like, I barely figured out, I barely put on the scope, and I loved using it. So I may actually be putting more videos on it. But the weapon is amazing. The damage is great. The accuracy is all depending on you because it's a semi-auto weapon. That also brings into its downsides. It's a semi-auto weapon, but that's pretty much the only downside. The weapon's hipfire is insane. The accuracy is insane if you're accurate. Biggest downside to this weapon is going to be its fire rate because it is semi-auto, and if you aren't very good at semi-autos, you're going to struggle with it a lot. But I'd say it's worth the practice. It is a learning curve to get into it, but once you start getting into it and like learning it, it's going to feel so nice and you're going to be melting people so quick. So I'd say the FAL comes in at number 3. That's why. Coming in at number 2, we have the AK. The AK is a spectacular weapon. It's one of the best weapons in Bad Business for sure. It's a great weapon. It is the easiest thing to get used to. It's the default weapon for Bad Business. This thing is amazing. It's insane, even because it's a default weapon for the game. Once you start putting attachments on this, it becomes an absolute beam. People start dying instantly. This thing's amazing. That's all I really much have to say about it. The downsides, I would say, is the fire rate, because it is a slow fire rate gun, but it hits hard. And when I mean it hits hard, I mean it hits really, really hard. Like, this thing's hitting you with like a Mike Tyson punch, with a Muhammad Ali uppercut coming up to you, and then a Requise coming at you with a pillow and smacking you across the face. This thing hits incredibly hard. It's insane, and because of that, it melts. That's why it's coming in at number 2, though. I know I'm saying like a bunch of stuff about it. There's pretty much no downsides really to using it, especially, man, like the hipfire is insane with this thing still. Like, as you guys can see in the gameplay, sometimes it's just hipfire and everything just hits. Like, it hits hard and it hits and it just deletes people. It's insane. I absolutely love the gun, and I know I keep saying like there's like no negatives to it. Like, I'm saying there are pretty much no negatives to it other than the fire rate. But there is one gun that comes in number 1. So let's get into it, boys. The gun that comes in number 1, boys. Here it is, the M1911 in Bad Business, a pistol. Yes, it is the very starter pistol of the game, and this gun is insane. At 3 shots, 4 shots, people die instantly. As you guys see in the gameplay, I'm just deleting people. The range is still insane for the pistol, and again, it's a pistol, so you're going to be moving fast. You're going to be agile. It's a semi-auto weapon, so the accuracy is all up to you. And if you're good with semi-autos and accurate, this thing's gonna melt people. It's exactly like a FAL, but imagine, just get the FAL and shrink it down into a tiny pistol. Boom, you got the M1911. The M1911 is literally just a tiny FAL. This thing's amazing. It's so good. It's actually insanely how good it is. Like, I'm surprised I don't see a lot more people running around with this thing. This thing's so good. This is the best starting weapon for Bad Business. If you guys are getting into the game and you guys want the best weapon, here it is, the 1911. This thing hits hard. 3 to 4 shot people instantly. People are going away. As you guys are seeing in the gameplay, people are just getting deleted. You guys have to do this. You guys have to check this out. But yeah, that's the top 5 starting weapons for Bad Business. If you guys agreed with the video, make sure you guys leave a like. And if you guys didn't agree, I'm sorry, but your list is wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm sorry you didn't agree, but this is the list. This is the list. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. This is Game of Sam. Make sure you guys check all the socials down in the description down below. Click all the links, hit the follows, hit the joins, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys later. This is Gaming Sam. Peace out.